Hello fellow crafters, my name is George and this is the Spare Time G, and today we're gonna make the Venom Symbiote from the upcoming movie The Venom. If you like my content, consider subscribing and clicking the bell to get notified once I upload a new video. So finally we got the look of Venom, how is he going to be portrayed in the upcoming movie, and I'm really happy with that because Tom Hardy is one of my favorite actors and Venom was one of my favorite Spider-Man villains, but right now he's going to be some kind of a anti-hero, I think. And this is going to be one of my biggest sculptures as well, and to be honest, it's going to be life-size. I decided to make this sculpture consisting of only head and trap muscles, nothing else, really the neck, and that's it. And pretty much that's the whole lot you see of the Venom in the upcoming in the trailer. Easy, one of the easiest frames I have made, simple bottle and filled up with a whole bunch of paper and duct tape on the sides, but just make sure to be quite careful adding these neck muscles I have did here. It's quite difficult to imagine something with a head opening mouth that far, and it is quite hard to understand where the neck is going to be, and I had to adjust it several times. For example, as you can see, it is the covered version and the left side of the sculpture is kind of popping out, and I just ripped it off and exchanged it. And here you can see that I have also given the sculpture the distinctive look where his head is tilted on the right side, and at the same time I have started building the jaw as well. Here is more smoothened up version of my head, so to say. I have also cut out the eye sides, but those are kind of prototypes, not the final version of it. And as you can see, I'm also starting building the left jaw, the base of the left jaw. I have also strengthened up the trap muscles connecting to the back side of the head, and also cutting out this kind of shape of angry mouth he has in the movie, I mean the trailer. And also you can see that on the right side I have marked the place where I'm going to take the clay off, as Venom is known for opening his mouth quite widely, abnormally widely, and I'm not even really sure where the head fits, as when he opens his mouth a lot of place becomes empty if you look inside his mouth, so that's really strange. And here you can see my finished lower jaw, and all smoothened up as well. As you can see, the bottom part is quite thin, so I used some simple wire to give me some kind of foundation and build up on this. It's not necessary. If you work with the cold clay, it can hold up pretty much very easily by itself, but I was quite in a hurry to finish this project, and at the same time I was working with and here is the more smoothened version of our sculpture. As you can see, I have worked on the trap muscles a little bit. I have added these foundations which are connecting directly to the table and are making better look, as if it was a cut of the torso or probably the top part of it, maybe even a head. And you can see that it really, in my opinion, it really looks quite nice. Also you can see the cut I have made for him to open his mouth abnormally wider than it is. And here's the smoothened up version. Also I have made a similar cut on the left side. It's quite a linear, not looking like the right one, but Mr. Rio, please, can you be quiet for a little? But I will work on it and try to make them resemble each other and make this curvy look it has. Here is his tongue. To be honest, I kind of used the trial version as the replica for making the tongue, and as you can see, there are kind of tiny bumps. I made them using this matchstick, which has a perfectly nicely round head, using which you can make these tiny bumps and make this texture, which more resembles a real tongue. And yeah, it's quite thin, and of course it's supported with the wire. You cannot make anything that thin with the clay and like expect. If it is hardening clay, then it will break. If it is not, it will bend. And yeah, here you can see I have made the gum for the Venom, and also made this tiny, not tiny, but really quite prominent holes inside them using this pen head, so to say. It has a nice shape and makes nice holes. It kind of quite hurts if you push it down like this on your thumb, especially after blending the clay. And here is the painted version, and also added some teeth as well, also made the eyes and facial expression. The thing about the facial expression is that you really do not need to try that hard, just make as much bumps as you can, just try to make them symmetrically. And here's the painted version. I'm really happy with this result. The teeth are really awesome in my opinion. In the trailer you can see that there are a lot more teeth than in my replica, but I kind of thought that was an overkill, and kind of stayed shy on adding more teeth than that. I think it's looking quite fine. Also, I have added this silver/white veins or some texture onto the skin. And I think, in my opinion, as Spider-Man is not involved in the movie, as I think, he's not going to have white spider symbol on his chest, but instead his body, the whole body, will be covered with this white texture to make the whole like overall black and maybe even boring texture to fade away, and it will give it some depth and like perspective while he moves and like swings his hands. And yeah, you can always go to my channel and see other of my projects, especially Carnage, if you are a Symbiote fan. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this project as much as I enjoyed making it. It was quite fun and a real joy for me, making one of my favorite villains and making him this frightening and in the real life size. And yeah, have a nice day and see you next time. Goodbye.